What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Play Slay here, man. We back at it, man. I got a special guest with me, man. A guy I played with for a little bit, but got to know him very, very well, man. He's an underdog story. He got a great underdog story as well, man. You know, I was kind of sad when they released my guy, but, you know, he went on to bigger and better things, man. He had no scholarship offers. I done read on the story. You know, JUCO, junior college guy. And, you know, now he been blessed enough to be able to have his second year in Green Bay, signed a $21 million contract extension with them guys, man. Led the Packers with 5 interceptions, you know, 2 return for TDs, 3rd round selection. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Rasul Douglas in the building right now. What's good, my guy?
What's good, baby? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Good, man. You know what I'm saying? How you been, man? How your summer been treating you? How your time been on?
It's good. I just got back to Jersey just now. But in Florida, working, you know, regular all-season grind.
Same old. Okay.
Yeah,
so I got a question, man. So when did you get drafted to Philly, man? What did you feel like? As you felt like as a blessing or a curse because you're close to home, or how you felt about that?
Actually, it was kind of weird because I'm at the Senior Bowl or whatever, and a guy comes up to me. He got a hat on, a scarf on, a jacket, and he talked to me. He said, "You know who I am?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know who you are." It was beat up. You know what I mean? So mind you, you know me, I'm a North Jersey guy. So
yeah, I know.
That's a guy who we always watched, you know, as younger. So for me, it was Airy and beat up. Those was my best safeties, you know, coming out. So I'm like, yeah. And then I went to Philly for a visit. Mm-hmm. And I remember Coach Corey came to me and we did a workout. And he didn't really want to see me move around too much, just a little bit. And he was telling me about how he was there when Sidney Jones tore his Achilles. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Man, I don't want to push you too much. We don't need no injuries." But it was just funny how he was speaking of it is already like he had both of us already. Right. You know, because he was like, "Yeah, I don't want you to mess up, get injured, none." And I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, all right. And then we both literally get drafted. He was second round, I was third round. So man, I was just happy, and it was close to home. So a lot of guys that I live around are either Eagles fans or Giants fans. That's literally the only two. So it was all happy. It was a blessing. But then the worst part about it was tickets and stuff. Everybody wanted to kind of game. Everybody calling, "Oh, we right here. We can make that drive. It's only an hour and 10 minutes." So I was just like, all right, but like, I don't want to deal with that. So, but everything else, it was good, man. I loved Philly because Philly was like me, hard on yourself. They just want you to play. Like, long as you playing, they don't care what you do. And then when you playing good, you know it's love in the city. Like, everywhere you go, they treat you like you everything. So that was always good. Exactly. So I was liking that. I was liking that, man, a lot.
Yeah, I figured that, man. I was talking about it the other day. I said, man, look, boy, if I was drafted back at home in Atlanta, that's the main thing I would have been scared about, man, about my family coming in for some tickets. And it'd be too close to home, man. That junk get expensive, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know, which y'all were definitely in Philly to be special because y'all high value market, which y'all was winning. Y'all just came off the Super Bowl run.
Super Bowl,
yeah. So I knew it was gonna be crazy for you, man. But hey, I just want everybody to explain the story because I'll be telling the story. When I first got to Philly, I was told this story. You was on a team with the team. Tell me how the first home game come after y'all won the Super Bowl and y'all go down to who's y'all losing to? Falcons, 17-0 or something going into halftime, and they booed y'all after the Super Bowl ceremony?
Oh, yeah. Oh, they don't care. Oh, they don't care. Well,
tell me about it.
Man, but the thing is, that's not even the only game. Like, I remember beating Denver and we up 50-0. And this was the number one defensive team. There was the number one defensive team, and I think we were like top 5 in offensive. And like we were up 50-0, and they were booing us, like, score on them more. Like, and we like, bro, we up 50. Like, but that's Philly, like, they just want you to just, man, we don't care about nobody, just beat everybody, like, and do it bad and fast. And I'm like, yo, it's the number one defense. Like, we are killing them, and they just wanted more. It was like more. Like, you seen that Kobe commercial? More. Like, we had more. They kept wanting more. Like,
hey, man, bro, I was like, man, ain't no way that stuff that be going on. But now that I'm here for the past 4 years, I see it now. It's really like that. They really not satisfied. They really want to like break a team. Like, they want to break a team hard. And then if you don't do it, they go boo you about it. Yeah, and I understand that.
They definitely gonna say something. You're gonna hear from them.
No facts. So, you know, we spent a short amount of time together. So what do you remember me about the most, though? Because I'm gonna tell you what I remember about you the most.
Yeah. Nah, what I remember about you the most is competitive nature was always you. Like, no matter what it was. Like just now, like we over here sitting here arguing who's sexy. Like you feel me? Just little stuff like
Yeah.
that is always that's you. And then you
Mm-hmm.
just a funny guy. He was always cool. You know that banana pudding your wife made. Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
everybody else,
I
hey,
still be
all the
talking about that
time.
to today. I be seeing you passing by the light. I'm like, damn, I wish I was there for it. Like, but nah, that was good. But it just and you was a vet, but you gave game. So you know how
Mm-hmm.
some people they try to hold it away from you, like, bro, that's the best. Like when you got knowledge, the best thing to do is to give it away, like pass to
Right.
somebody. You know what I'm saying? And you was always that type of person, like, yo, Sue, you doing this, but if you was to do this and just take that angle over, you don't got to work as hard, or you don't got to do this. You could kind of like relax on the play, and it was just like this what I had because when I
Mm-hmm.
came in there was no vet corners. We had
Right.
two guys that they were just a year before me, like
Mm-hmm.
so they was rushed into it. So it was like I didn't have no vet, but when you came, you could kind of see the difference of a mindset of like the game really easy, but you gotta simplify it. You can't be out there just doing anything. If this
Facts.
is gonna tell you this gonna tell you that, this gonna tell you that. And that was always one thing I was like, bro, like he was probably one of the best corners that I've seen. And like even we didn't play a game together, but like just watching you
Watching.
practice was like, bro, you just know, like, you know what I mean? And then,
Right.
I seen you when you was in Detroit days, I was losing over there every game and stuff.
Oh.
I've seen all of that. Losing, but like I always say, I'm like, yo, he nice. Like, you know what I mean? So it was just funny it was good to just see it in person up
Mm-hmm.
close. Like, okay, this
Facts.
is how a vet attacks the game. This is how he attacks his body. This is how he attacks everything. So now it's like, okay, now I know how to do it. And I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
lie, when I left, that's what I started doing. I said, okay, massages, okay, okay, studying, okay, this is how you got to put this into perspective. It was just like this is what you got to do if you want to
Mm-hmm.
be one of those guys. You know what I mean? One of the best in
Right.
the league. So
Hey, that's one thing I said when I first got there. When I first got there, man, I was a quiet dude chilling, just trying to fill the room.
mm-hmm.
But the first thing I felt like was I said Sewell probably the first one that made me feel, besides Vontae, because I knew Vontae since he was young. I said Sewell was the
Yeah.
only guy that made me feel welcome into the room. As in like cool, dapping up. You could already feel there was no animosity. It was more like, bro, we
Mm-hmm.
got, you know what I'm saying? So then and he was the first person like to ask questions about like how to do this, how to do that, do this and do that kind of stuff. And I was like, yeah, bro like to work. And that was big
Yeah,
motivated me.
yeah.
I said, bro, want to
Yeah.
work. And I like that. And I said, I remember all the times we was after practice doing a footwork drill, angle cutting
Mm-hmm.
off and stuff like that. I said, yeah. So I already knew when you left, I said, man, somebody's got a great deal with Sewell because I already know he only needed somebody to, look up to
Yeah.
as an event to get this game going
Mm-hmm.
because once you come off a winning team, they just think you need to know it right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With them
Yeah.
coming off the Super Bowl, they expect people to come in and just buy in with it just because it's going in. But you need true veterans that go sit
Yeah.
down and like talk to guys and willing to coach guys and have patience to work with guys. And at that
Mm-hmm.
time, y'all boys ain't had no like older corner. So it was good for me. I was
Nope.
like, damn, man, I wish I could have worked with Sewell a lot longer, man.
I
Because I would
know,
have been,
bro.
it'd have
I
been, you know
know. I
what I'm
say that all
saying?
the
It'd have been like
time. Man, I was
crazy.
like, bro, I just
I
want
was
one season with Slay on the opposite side of Slay. I just wanted to see how it go. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
I would say the same thing. So, man,
yeah.
with that being said, you had a journey all across the league. You had you
Yeah.
went to Carolina, and then you went to AZ. I think after that,
I went to Raiders first.
Raiders
I went to,
first.
so I went to Raiders. So I went to the Raiders, and then I went to Houston for like 2 days.
I heard
Like, bro, it was like the work because like I was literally I'm going to New Orleans, and Houston called me, and because the corner coach was at Philly with me, I was like, all right, bet. Like I already know him. I know what's
yeah.
going on. I know what type of guy Love he is. So I'm like, that's perfect for me. But when I got there, I'm like, what's going on? Like I feel like we trying to lose. Like y'all trying to lose. Like you know what I'm saying? And then how he cut me was I don't even remember the head coach's name at the time because he got fired the year after. But he told me like he brought me in. He was like, look, bro, like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like we're not trying to win right now. You know what I mean? So I'm not about to let you come in here and compete for a spot. These guys have already been here. This is only your second day. So we're going to let you go. And I remember walking in the locker room and I'm just like, damn. I'm like, why did I just come here? Like I should have just went to New Orleans and just figured it out. Because at that time, something had happened in New Orleans. I don't know if it's a hurricane or something. So they weren't even in New Orleans at the time.
Yeah,
they was like practicing.
in Florida?
They was somewhere else. They wasn't in New Orleans. So I'm just like, damn, I should have just went there. So I'm in a locker room, and Dino, that was the corners coach that was at Philly that went to Houston.
Yeah.
He come in and he talking to me like, yeah, man, like we gonna put you here, we gonna put you here. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, I just got cut. What you mean? You gonna put me here, here, here? He was like, you did? He was like, come on, let's walk down there. And then you know how, not to say that, but you know how some people don't got enough juice, so they can't really.
You can't go in. Come on, man. You can't go in there talking like that. Like you don't make no, man. Come on, man. You gonna lose your job coming in here talking to me.
And it was one of those. It was like yeah, man, we just let him go. Like get on out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get him on
out of here. Stop playing with us.
Yeah,
that's already know how to work.
Exactly. So right after that, I was like, all right, bet. So I was sitting in the hotel for like 2 days. And then I remember AZ was like, man, just come up here. We're going to work. So I'm like, all right, bet. AZ was one of the schools that was talking to me when I came out the draft. So I was like, all right, bet. I'm going to AZ. I went up to AZ, and AZ is like, I'm not going to lie. They are like a bunch of divas, bro. Like, literally,
I heard that's the story I wanted to talk about.
No pads, no nothing. They don't want you to work. They got me out there jumping double moves. I'm playing a run on 7-on-7. I'm like, you can't even run. They like, yo, we just want you to bite down and we're gonna throw the ball over top of you. I'm like, bro, it's nobody gonna bite down on 7-on-7. You can't run the ball. So it's a pass. This is what 7-on-7 is for. Bro, I'm talking about they out there doing bad. I'm like what? So I'm sitting there, I'm like, I bet. And at the time, I think, so my agent texted me saying like, they got 4 players on scout team, on practice squad that they get to lock in. So like nobody else can come get you, like nobody can grab you. So they did that for like 4 weeks. And then like the 5th week, they didn't do it. So one thing I say, I appreciate Coach for that, the one that came from Texas Tech, because at that week, it was my son's birthday, and I had threw him a surprise party, and I was like, I probably can't go because it's Saturday. And at that time, we was going to LA Rams. But when you're a practice squad, you don't travel. So mind you, I've never been to the arena, Arizona arena, nothing. I've never been to a game. And I was like, yo, I didn't want to say this at the beginning of the week because my mindset was I'm always playing until I'm not playing. But I'm like, now it's Friday, and I had already bought my ticket just in case he said yes. So I've been had bought my ticket. Like, if he do say yes, I'm going. But if he don't, I don't care. Like, I'll just take my money, get my money back. He was like, bro, like, I appreciate you attacking the week like that. Like, you could go home. So when I left, I guess they didn't put me back on a roster thing. And Green Bay called me and was like, come on, we out. So I'm just getting back off the flight, coming back to Arizona. And I get like 10 calls from my agent. Man, answer the phone. Like, what's up? What you doing? Like, I'm getting on the flight. I'm like, yeah, I just got back. He's like, man. He's like, go get your iPad in. We're going to Green Bay. I'm like, damn. All right, we out. Feel me? So I'm living in the crib, but I'm living in the crib because I just moved out the hotel. You know, they only pay for it for a little bit. You get 2 weeks out of it. Come on now. They
not paying no more. They need all that. They need all that.
So I moved to a crib. I found this deal somebody gave me that like every month at the end of the month, the last day of the month, they ask you, do you want to pay for the next month? So it was perfect for me because I paid 1 month, and then once they asked me, I was like, nah, I'm cool. And got up out of there. So it would work good for me. I got to Green Bay, and Matt, he just got on the phone with me. He was like, look, bro, we just want you to come here and get a credit season. Like, that was basically like his expectation of me. Like, come here, play 3 games on the active roster. Like, we're probably going to let you go, basically, probably, because Kev had just got hurt. So they was like, he going to come back, and then, whatever happens to you happens. Exactly. So when I came up there, we played the Bengals. I didn't really play the first game. I just learned. I was looking at how people react to stuff and respond to giving up stuff, all that, and who you could talk to, and who you can't talk to. When they, some people give up, they get down. You know how I go, bro. So I'm like, okay. So now I'm realizing, like, okay, bet, I'm cool. And then Kev got hurt again in that game and messed his shoulder up. They put a guy in front. They put a guy in front of me that was Ike. So now it's him. He the last corner on the depth chart that we got, and then supposedly me, but I'm not dressed. So they put him in. And he played a little bit of that game. And then we went to Chicago and he started the game out. They dressed me. They was like, yo, look, we probably going to rotate you and him in, but he going to get the first shot. If he do good, you're not going to play. I was like, all right, cool. After the first drive, they was just like, man, we just going to try you out. Go out there and we going to see. So I'm like, man, that's the wrong thing to do. Because I'm like, I'm jumping something.
Everything.
I got to leave with something. I swear. I'm like, I bet. First play. RPO, I'm like, OG told me that when they on this split, I'm like, they're going to run it out, and Fields going to throw it. So I just got to go. Man, Fields threw that junk so hard, but if you'd have threw it right, I was gone. So I'm like, all right, I'm getting my groove. I'm feeling good. I'm playing, I'm making plays, all that. I did mess up one time, though. I ain't going to lie. We were supposed to switch in quarters. You know, hey, it happens. We were supposed to switch in quarters, and I ain't switched. And dude was open on the post, but Justin Fields ain't throw it. But after that game, it just was like all right, well, we're gonna let you rock. Because Kev hurt and you the next one up, so we're going to let it rock. We play Arizona 2 games later.
Lit.
Exactly. So now I come in that game like,
watching that game.
Man, I'm like, y'all cut me. I gotta kill y'all. So I'm talking to D-Hop and AJ like, yeah, this ain't practice now. Like, we gonna have to go at it. You feel me?
We talking about Hall of Famers. We talking that cash. Those Hall of Famers over there. Get it in.
Them, but the thing is, D-Hop, I think D-Hop had one. Like, he had one long catch, but he was like hurt. He was banged up. He was nicked up. So he only played like the first half, I think. And I was guarding AJ. I was on AJ's side most of the game because he kept coming to the offensive right, the defensive left. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I bet. So I had him. So I was doing good with him at jump. And then that last play happened, and I got that pick. And after that, I remember being on a plane ride the next game, and Kev had came back. And I was like, yeah, like, you know me, I already know how the league works. That's how in my head, that's how I'm thinking. I say, when a guy come back who makes a lot of money than you make, he automatically get his spot back.
Come on,
it don't matter how good you playing, that's his spot. So when he came on a plane, I was like, yeah, man, like in practice, like he kept going out there, and I'm like, yo, this his stuff. Like he been since he drafted. Like, I'm gonna take the back road. And then Matt pulled up on me like, why you keep doing that? I'm like, I know how the league works. He had to explain like, nah, we don't do that here. Like the best player is gonna play. We don't care about no type of money. So he was like, look, you go out the one, this your position to lose now. So if you want to give it to him, tell me that now. I could give it to him. But if you don't, you better go out there and take all them rest of the one. And I was like, you ain't got to tell me nothing. You ain't got to tell me nothing. I'm going out there. So then from there, just kept building and just trying to make plays.
Hey, that's what you've been doing, though. You've been making hella plays, man. I'm talking about you had you was going. You was snapping. And you know what I'm saying? And you know I was most happy for you, definitely. I'm tweeting every game. Yeah. My boy with another pick. You know what I'm saying? Y'all playing this game and all that. And, then got the Eagles fan. We should have kept him. Yes, he should have. I'm up his gas in the air right there. You know what I'm saying? Man. I'm gassing him up. You know what I'm saying? So, what's the best part about being a Packer now, though? Like, what's the best part about it, man? Because y'all been, I've been in that division for a long time, man. And that division is owned by them for sure. You know what I'm saying? So
that's our division for sure.
Yeah, so I just want to know what's the best part of being it, because I ain't one. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know how I feel to be one.
Yeah, you did. But now the thing is, they treat you like men, bro. Like like I've been places where like they want you in a building all day. Like, you got an off day, it's still like, no.
It's still work.
Like, come in. Nah. Hell nah. I don't know if they wives must be telling them, like, bring your butt home when you finish coaching. But, bro, when it's over, they kicking you out. Go.
Get the hell out.
If you want to stay there, be my guest. But we ain't forcing you here on off days. Stay home. Like, you feel me? And it's all about, like, they do a lot of mental reps. Like, we going to show you, like, where you going to make your plays at. Don't be thirsty for it. We're going to show you and play the game. And if you see something, of course, like your instinct's going to take over always. But, like, we're going to show you and we're going to put you in positions to make plays. You just got to make them when it comes. So, like, if you know we already gave you the week all week, and we gonna run a route. And that's how, like, OG and them was, where it was, like, in practice, they ran so much of the same plays. OG going to give it to everybody, like, 4 or 5 times throughout the week. So every corner that's going to play got the same route. So you're seeing it so much. So now in a game, even if you don't want to jump it, you gon' jump it because you just seeing it too much. Like, and it just was like, that was just the biggest thing. I was like, bro, I love being here. Besides that, it's nothing to do in Green Bay at all. Like, it's a go time. It get dark at 3 p.m. The sun gonna rise at 4 a.m. Bro, the sun gonna rise at 4 a.m. Like, I'm looking through my blind, sun all on me. I'm like, damn, I'm late for practice. I get up, check my phone, 4:25. I'm like, damn, Mom, I'm going back to sleep. Like, that's how it is up there, but no malls for real.
Nothing.
No clubs, no
it's damn near no fucking airport.
Yeah, only certain days you can fly in and fly out. You can't just be choosing any day. You know what I mean? But that's the best part. And that's why I think when people go up there, they have cold as hell. Yeah.
It's cold.
That's why I think people have the best seasons when they go there, because you don't got nothing. Like, you're not spending money. You really just locked in
Football.
on football. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So besides the coaches and stuff and the players, it's all like it's all love, and it's quiet, and it's just you to yourself. So for me, it felt kind of like West Virginia to me, where it's a college town, and all you got to do is just play ball.
You got to do sponsor, man. For the first time ever, the NFL allowed quarterbacks to be mic'd up every single game this season. Quarterback is a new doc series that's taking a unique look at each season told through the lens of the NFL quarterbacks. The series features exclusive first-time access to Patrick Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, and Marcus Mariota from the beginning of the 2022 season, following them on and off the field. Quarterbacks is out now, only on Netflix. Here is the trailer.
I dedicate my life to football.
I love to compete.
At this point, all that really matters is winning.
White shorts, cousin, right? Clamp, two-jet rip.
Quarterback is more about the mental side. They're going to come at you.
You come back 6 days from now and do it again and again and again.
This is DB Talk, brought to you by Quarterback Only on Netflix. I done told a lot of great stories about your boy Jordan Love, man, because everybody got this Aaron Rodgers thing. I got a lot of upside for him, man. I just see him being a very, very talented player, man. How it is going against him in practice, and the difference between or similarities between him and Aaron.
Well, I wasn't there the whole OTA, so I don't really know what he was doing. I know last year he was cooking us in practice sometimes. But this year he ain't really been completing nothing against us. We've been kind of doing our thing on it. But
yeah, on his ass.
We on him. We on him. But I like how he carried himself to the game. He got that swag to him. Like, all right, like I hear y'all, but I don't at the same time. Like,
right.
And I'm a be myself. And I think that's what we trying to take that off his back. Like, you don't gotta be Aaron and A-Rod. You don't have to be him, because honestly, it's only like one or two of him anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's already rare.
Come on, man. You don't see stuff like that, like people like that. So I'm like, you don't gotta be him, bro. Like, you just gotta be you, and the best you is all we need. But we gotta make sure we keep supporting him and keep being on him, because he good though. Like, he can make every throw. He can make it. Like,
I done seen it.
Yeah,
I done seen it.
He last used to hit us in the pocket with like no looks, everything. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, so he got it all in his game. It's just whatever he want to do, he could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think it's going to be a pretty good year. I think people don't really know what he's capable of doing, and they'll see it. I think the only really glimpse they got was a couple of glimpses of y'all game, game. And then like 2 years ago, he played the whole KC game. But I think he's a way different player than he was. You know what I mean? He makes the right reads. He can throw every throw. So to me, it's all, once he get in that groove and he get his feet wet, he good.
He'll be ready to go.
Yeah, because everybody gonna come in there like, oh, A-Rod out there, we got him.
Yeah,
and now it's like, and that's why I told him, because like, even you got your homies and friends, and they always ask you like, bro, he gonna be good? He gonna be like, do you know? Like, I'm like, I can't tell you yes or no. I want to let him prove his own and make his own way, because I know when he was going in, there was no game plan for him. Like, everybody game plan for the last 20 years was we playing A-Rod. So this is what we're going to do A-Rod. So I said, even when he got in and he did his thing, I said, there was no game plan for him. Everybody probably just picked the coverage and just branded based off them.
Right.
I said, when we played KC 2 years ago and they knew J Love was playing because A-Rod had COVID, I said they game planned that based off him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we just got to see and let him be him. Like, I know he can make every throw for sure.
I know he can. I saw it myself. I saw it.
I'm telling you.
I saw it, man.
He definitely got it.
He got it on him. Now I saw him zip. I said, okay, he got a little A-Rod, and you can tell he been watching and studying.
Caught you jumping that out in that trap coverage.
Oh yeah, come on now. Yeah. I'm going to. You know what time it is with me. I'm trying to go get me one. I said, ooh. I say, first thing I saw when A-Rod went down, I said, ooh, young buck in. Oh man, he might do everything by the book. Let me go get some.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, he might throw it. You like, you let him go. So when I see him take that shuffle, I said, oh, Slade about to go get this. And he threw that. I'm like, yes. There you go, J-Love. There you go.
If he would have threw that flat, it's gone. It's gone to the crib. You know what time it was?
Yeah.
To the crib, man. So hey, I'm talking about do the whole process of the A-Rod and getting the trader and stuff, man, about you having his phone and all that. You got to tell me this story, man. You got to tell me this story because I've been like, I said this Sewell, this is right up his alley. If y'all don't know Sewell, this is up his alley. This is what he loves.
I'm going to troll.
I said my dog going to troll this to
I'm
little bit. He gonna take it to the max that it can possibly reach, and I'm like. I cannot wait to ask my dog's story.
I had A-Rod in connection with everything. Yeah. So it was looking like, oh yeah, he might really got his phone. So like, mind you, me and A-Rod, we talk a lot. Like I always try to pick his brain because he always be getting me with the no looks. And I'm man. Like, bro, I'm right there, and it's like, nah, you not. Like, and he'll tell me like what he see and how he know when to throw it and when to look me off. So I always try to pick his brain. And even we was talking about that time, he was like, you should visit Africa. So he was just having a conversation. And then I was like, man, I'm like, damn, what you gonna do for next season? And I guess it's before he told anybody. And he just gave me the rundown of what he thought, how he was gonna do it. So then I seen something on Twitter and I was like, you know what? I'm about to troll. So I texted him. I said, yo, look, I'm about to say this, but I might need you in a little bit for something. He was like, I got you, don't worry about it. So I was saying I had his phone and all of that. And then like all the fans was like, it's no way you got his phone. It's no way you got his phone. Like, if you got his phone, like, then say something on A-Rod account that you got his phone. Like, say Sue something. I'm like, I bet. I take A-Rod, I'm like, yo, say this and tweet it real quick so they think I got your phone. And he tweeted it. Like, that's A-Rod though. Like,
that's A-Rod though, man.
So we were just all having fun with it and trolling. I was like, man, I'm gonna take full troll of this and just keep going.
I know the
fans, bro. Like they gonna be all into it. They don't know what's really going on. I'm like, I'm about to get them like and turn Twitter up real quick because my Twitter was dry right at that point. I'm like, man, I ain't getting no mentions. Then I seen that. I say, you know what? I'm about to.
You need some acting skills because you playing it good.
Man,
you playing is good now.
They could put me in a little Tubi movie. It don't even gotta be mainstream.
Come on now.
Tubi. Because then if I mess up, they gonna cut it out. They might make me look. I'm telling
man. You can do it now. You can do it.
Listening to this Tubi, you feel me?
Come on, man.
Aaron, you only gotta pay me that much. I'm doing it for the love.
Man, that's too funny, man. What you be thinking about his retreats he be having?
I don't even know.
I remember him used to say it and doing it when I was just being a Division II as well. I'm like, his retreat. I said, I would love to know what the hell A-Rod got to do with his rich ass on the retreat. So he rich. You know what I'm saying?
He's rich. Like, bro, where did we go? I think we went to KC. As soon as we got to KC, he had a helicopter waiting for him. He just took off. I'm like, bro, this like a different rich. Like this. I'm like, I'm in there like, yo, can I go? He like, if you really want to, you can, but I ain't go. But I'm like, like you got a helicopter just waiting for you to go somewhere else. I'm like,
that's him now. That's him. That's what he probably doing, bro. He probably on his retreats and just hopping on planes and just like, hey, I'm gonna go here and then you might be retreating in air right now.
Literally right now, watching this jump right now on the jet. Right,
retreating. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know, man. He just that rich. You don't even know, bro.
When you get that much money, why not do whatever you want to? Whatever you want to go here, we out. You want to go here? All right, we out. Like ain't no time. You don't gotta set funds away to the side. You don't gotta ask nobody or say.
Not the funds. Not the funds he got. Not the goddamn funds he got. You know what I'm saying? Not. So, man, we know we go against these DB. We read DB, so we go against a lot of these receivers, man. I know we know about the old heads. You know about it, but what's a young receiver that you've been noticing that been sparking it up? A young one.
A young one that's been going crazy?
Yeah, we already know the old ones. We already know we got your Tage, you got your Tyree. Who finna be sparking it up, man? Like a year two?
Oh, I say Waddle, bro.
People be sleep on Waddle, man.
Got some to him. I was telling in the game we talking to them. I'm like, yo, I'm in my head. I'm like, bro, he got something to him now.
He got a lot to him.
Yeah, he's spooky too, and he get to you like right now. Like fast. I be telling people like Tyreek fast, but I'm like, yo, when Waddle like start running, that junk look crazy.
Bro, like, I was just telling my homeboy
10 yards. I'm like, damn.
They be like, hey, how fast a Cheetah and Waddle speed? I said, this is the difference. Cheetah speed, it just get increased. Like the farther he go, it just go good. He get faster. I said Waddle, when he go, he already top speed right
One
now.
step he's at 23 miles per hour.
Right now. I'm talking about and I like Cheetah just more like you know what I'm saying? He like one of like a Tesla. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's literally the difference, bro. Like Cheetah, it don't take him long to run, but like he like going, and it's like, all right, he ran past you. Waddle, it's like, I'm gonna run past you like right now. You 10 yards off, I'm starting, I'm gone. Like you're gonna have to turn around and full speed run, or I'm flying right past you.
That's why I be telling folks. That's why I was telling folks the difference between them two. I said, man, I done seen Waddle, man. I done been against Cheetah. Cheetah speed is very much different. It's different. But when I tell you Waddle, I said Waddle be bringing. It's just like he a Tesla, bro. Like when you hit the gas, bro, he just he just there. He already to 100 max. It's like it's crazy. I'll be like, but he one of my favorite young guys besides my boy Smitty. But other than that, man, Waddle different. Waddle very much different. I love this game, man. Who is the toughest dude you done line against your whole career? The toughest dude. Like you're like, God damn, I gotta line up against this motherfucker this week.
It doesn't matter if it's practice or it just got to be a game.
It get practice, game, don't matter.
You know what I'm going to say? If it's practice, it got to be 10.
Hey, man, look.
It's going to be hard. It's like Justin Jefferson a close 2, but Tay, I think he won. But because I think, and that's why I say Tay still won now. Like, he know the game too well. And the thing is, like, I be telling other people, like, they rush routes, run it too fast. Like Tay is like Paul Pierce. You never gonna make him speed up his game. Like it's gonna be slow. It's gonna be slow. Like he not slow. I would never say Tay slow because Tay he got burst.
He controlling the game. That's all he doing.
That's what it is. It's the pace. Is like I'm gonna play at this speed. So when you play this speed or slower because you might be faster than me. When I hit my speed, you ain't gonna be ready to hit yours. And I'm gonna get that step. I'm gonna gain that step
every time.
Lay hands is never on time. Never
amazing.
On time.
His lay hands amazing.
Bro, the ball goes past his shoulders before he even reaches his hands out. So by the time you wait a DB, you only literally have this much time to get it because he literally letting it go past and it's like, catch. I'm like,
man, I've been traveling against him all my career for first 7 years. His first 6, my first 7. And I'm talking about, bro, was just, I'm like, God damn, bro. Like, hey, and what make him still number 1 to me now? At first, okay, I'm like, all right, A-Rod was a difference. But the fact that he was just with the Vegas, it ain't gonna matter. It don't matter. Yo. I mean, I always thought it didn't matter after he got probably out the year 3, year 4. It don't matter. Bro, he really just like that. You know what I'm saying? He really, really like that.
And if you play against him, you could tell he really just like that.
Yeah, like, he really just like that.
He gonna win you 5 games just by lining up.
Yes.
Him being out there, he's gonna win you 5 games.
Easily. And then the fact that he did that shit with Derek Carr, then did it with the backup after that. I said, bro, all right, yeah, bro. I like Tay. There's nobody close to him. I be telling people like, I love Jet Game, Jet nice. Jet nice as hell. He nice as hell. But Tay, man, he just
I watched Baltimore literally put 3 people on him the whole game. And A-Rod really looked at him and said, I'm going to throw you the ball.
Throw the ball anyway. I saw the double in the red zone. I saw the double in the red zone, and he shake the he set them up to go like, you think I'm going over here? Bam! Got open like
both safeties yelling at him. What are you doing? Just stay outside. Comment.
It's so hard. Bro. It don't matter. That's Tay.
And the thing is, I watched this watching it during the league, but like being on the same team, it's like I always stand up when the offense going because I be just trying to see what's going on. Like I watch people try to like bait A-Rod out of throwing it to Tay on backside. Like I remember. Who was it for the Vikings? He was guarding him and they was playing 2-man. Harrison Smith, he always started the line of scrimmage. Yeah. And he was trying to run out late. So he started at the line of scrimmage like he was blitzing and he ran to Tay on a double. A-Rod looked at him and told Tay and threw it to him. I'm like, bro, they literally doubling him. Don't matter, bro.
Look, we had him we doubled him a couple of times. When I was in Detroit, they still were throwing that motherfucker.
Throw it to him. It's like A-Rod. It'd be like A-Rod be trying to be disrespectful. Like, I see it, but I don't care. Like, it's me and it's him. Like, it's 2 of the best, and I feel like we're gonna complete it.
Yeah, just all the time, bro. All the time.
Having so much time, and I was like, I just gotta give it to him now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he won to me for sure. But
Justin Jefferson,
he too.
For sure too. Easily. but take that dude, man. But this was funny, right? So when I was playing with the Lions, right? We played y'all 2019, right? A lot of we played y'all. I was with the Lions though. We came down here and spanked y'all. And spanked y'all. And y'all could have won, but we spanked y'all. But we ain't gonna get into that. But hey, so with me coming as your teammate 2020, I was like, dang, bro. I like Sewell was a cool dude, like Sewell cool, but you be talking so much shit. So why you such a humble guy, but you talk so much shit between the line of scrimmage? Like you the total opposite of me. Like I'm a humble guy. We both humble, but I don't talk no shit. But you, oh my God. So it's like you don't hit the last of it. You never hit the last of it. You don't. I'm talking about it don't matter if you done got beat, done got whatever. You come to the sideline, you talking shit. So what makes you what makes you like that? It makes the game funny.
I don't even know. I just like it. You know what I'm saying? And if people be saying like funny stuff to you, so you just be like, I bet, like I don't care. Like, cause my thing is I ain't gonna say nothing disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like,
no, you ain't never disrespectful.
I don't play about kids, wives, mothers, fathers. I don't do all that. I just say something funny about you, but like, man, you trash. I don't want to hear that. Like, I'm talking you trash, and I just like talking to the coaches and stuff like that. But that time just make the game fun. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like you just be sitting there and everybody just playing a game and ain't no passing, ain't no talking. It's like, bro, what we doing here, bro? Like, I'm gonna bring out your best. I'm gonna make you play better. You gonna make me play better, and we're gonna have a great battle. Whoever win, whoever lose. We'll see each other the next time we see each other, whenever that is. Like, so that's how I always bet. Even when I started playing, it was just talk trash and back it up.
Yeah. You do now. Now. But one thing you never did was talk trash. And was successful with it with me because I always continue to whoop your ass consistently. You know how to whoop your ass in that shadow box.
I can't say that because you beat me after the game, so I
did beat you. I'm talking about right after the game. You thought it was sweet. I said,
so I know you recorded that junk and then showed that you.
And you was like, done. Like right after the game, soon the game over with, I got you. Shadow box and champion.
That's crazy, but you walked straight to me and then shadow box me. It wasn't walked away.
Come on, man. It wasn't no talking.
2 L's that day. Literally took 2 L's that day. We lost and then you beat me. I was like,
it was no talking.
Man,
I told Tatum on the sideline. I say, he got to see me right now. Right now. Ain't no talking. Y'all come on.
I used to kill you though. I was really the champ.
You know, you had home field advantage. I was a guest at that time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Now the home, that's my home advantage. I got a home advantage now.
Changed now. That's crazy.
It changed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so a little off the football right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I be you on Twitter. We follow each other, man. And I saw the ESPN ask about, man, who got the smoothest game, Kobe, Kyrie, Paul George. And I saw you come out here with Joe Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Which is Joe Johnson. I do think he got some smooth ass game, but you know I don't play about Kobe now, so you gotta stop playing with my dog.
I know, but you a Kobe fan, but
stop playing with my dog.
So look, this is what I always said.
Hey, preach. I'm listening.
2 years ago, I said I'm never debating LeBron, Jordan, and Kobe. They're gonna be 1A, 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 and then it's gonna be a space, and then we can talk about anybody else. Because I don't think that conversation will ever end. Like whoever you like before it start, you're gonna like them at the end, and it don't matter how many facts I bring to you. It's gonna be like, nope, to the Kobe fan. Like, there's no facts you could give me to make you change my mind about Kobe is better than LeBron. And I think the only argument you ever gonna make is, oh, he got 5 rings and he wanted to shoot the last shot. But that doesn't, like, you know what I mean? That doesn't make him better. Like, so
I understand what you're trying to say. Though. But so your thing, we're gonna take Kobe out of this. So you're saying out of Kyrie, Paul George, and Melo, you think Joe Johnson got the better, smoother game at all though?
I don't think his game is better than their game. I don't think
I'm just saying the smoothest one. You know, it's different now. Everybody got a smooth game.
He is real smooth. Like Joe Johnson, I used to watch him. I'm like that. But and it looked effortless. It's like they just shot. I'm like, that's so. But if I was to go, my three smoothest games right now would be Kyrie. Not they're just not in the league right now, but Kyrie, Jamal Crawford, and Joe Johnson. Those would be my 3 who I like, because I like all the creativity stuff. Like, come here, like, so.
But you're not creative like that. You're not that on the court though.
Well,
you're a defensive guy.
Man.
You out there for 5-5.
I got some clips.
You out here to foul everybody.
No, I'm going foul for sure. But I'm gonna tell you I fouled you though, and if you call it, then we good. But
all flagrants.
I really could shoot though.
You're all flagrants.
Nah, I ain't gonna foul nobody that hard because I don't want nobody to foul me that hard. But I might mess up a shot. I might hit the elbow a little bit on the shot, make you miss. But nah, I really could hoop though. You seen my clips? I'm pulling.
I
Yo,
don't see
listen,
nothing.
when you guard me, as soon as I pull past half court, you better be right there or I'm gonna shoot it every time.
Man, I got clamps. I'm damn. And you and me 1-on-1, we're going to 21. I'm giving you 21 straight points. You ain't not going to touch the ball.
Doing what?
You can't guard me.
I could tell you shoot from behind your head like this. That's how I know I can beat you.
It can be for behind the head if you wanted to be because it's going in. It's going in. And guess what? If I'm shooting behind my head, you can't block. You can't block it. Can't even block it.
That's the hardest thing. I can't.
You know what I'm saying? Can't even block it. Can't even block it. And
I'm probably top 5 in the league right now that can play basketball. I'm probably top 5.
Oh.
No. I'm probably top 5 in an NFL jersey that can play basketball. Literally.
Okay.
Literally.
All right. Hey, you can say you're top 5. You can say top 5 because you know, as long as you behind me, long as you behind me.
I don't know who else. I only know a few that could really, really hoop.
Tay can hoop.
That's what I'm saying. Tay would be in the 5.
Tay can really hoop.
But it's no order though. The 5 is just the 5, but he would be in there.
Yeah, take a hoop.
Aaron Rodgers would be in there.
Yeah, A-Rod can really hoop.
That's what I'm saying. So I got a couple that can really hoop, and then
A-Rod can hoop.
But he can really hoop. He might be the best He might be one of the best in the league. That can
he hoop like he do everything how he doing that field with that. He do that on the court. Yeah, he doing it on the court.
Basketball move. You can see it in his body. That's how you know he would have got.
Yeah, he do that on the court for real. He really do. He's smooth. Hey, so my last question for you, man. Come on now. I saw you talking about the chocolate chip cookies, man. I was this past week too. I'm taking sugar cookies over chocolate chip cookies any given day.
Hell no. Sugar cookies do be hitting though.
Come on, bro. You stop playing with sugar cookies. Stop playing with sugar cookies.
It's something about the chocolate when it's melting a little bit right off it do it it never misses. And you can't eat a sugar cookie with nothing. You got to eat that regular. I could dip a chocolate chip cookie in milk and you feel me and turn it up a little bit extra if I'm trying to go that route. Or I can just eat it regular and it's still gonna be fine. So I feel like I got more advantages.
But a sugar cookie, you can put all type of stuff. Or you can put sprinkles on it. You can put M&Ms in it. You can do whatever you want to. Now you got the M&Ms.
But what could you drink it with? What you gonna drink it with?
Right now, I'm drinking with some Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid.
See? Now, if I get a chocolate chip cookie, I can do whatever, and I can put M&Ms on my chocolate chip cookie. Like ice cream, don't go with no sugar cookie.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, stop! How many times? Okay. How many times have you had a sugar cookie with ice cream?
I mean, I didn't do it, but I know you could. Now.
Exactly. How many times have you had a chocolate chip with ice cream? Like chocolate with ice cream. Exactly my point. My point. Exactly.
I give you that. I give you that one. I give you that. You made a point then, but still again though, I'm taking sugar cookie over all that. Hey man, it was good to have you on, man.
Yes, sir,
I appreciate you coming on,
man.
my God, man.
Yes,
continue to keep being amazing father first, then worry about the career later on, but man, keep being a ball player, man. Make sure you have a good all season, man. A healthy training camp. And, have an all-pro season. I already know what you're capable of doing, man. So I see you on the dark side. Y'all just don't make it to the NFC Championship because if y'all do, y'all go see about us and y'all go lose.
And we going to win. Got to get our lick back. All right, brother. Appreciate you, man.
All right, man. You have a blessed one.
Yes, sir.